This video is about how to transfer your New Zealand e-visa from your old passport to your new passport, all for free, with some banter on passport renewal in New Zealand and the time frame to getting the physical copy of your passport. Shout out fan, it's your girl, the Sassy Engineer, your favorite Niger carry down here in New Zealand. If you remember, sometime around August, I posted a video about how to renew your Nigerian passport here in New Zealand. Guess what, fam? Ta-da! My new passport just arrived. It's not the new Nigerian passport booklet. It's still in the old format. But I now need to transfer my visa from my old passport to my new passport. And by the way, my visa is an e-visa, so everything is going to be online. It's almost like a come with me to transfer my visa from my old passport to my new passport. However, the location is going to be my web browser. So I'm just going to turn on my system right now. While we wait for my system to book, let's compare the old Nigerian passport booklet to the new one. So this is the old format where you have your cover page and your biodata is on the inside of your cover page. The back is quite hard, where I believe this is where the chip is. And you know, when you go to the passport, they put it on the thing and scan it. Now, the new one is almost like the New Zealand passport, where you have your cover page standard practice, but your data is not on the inside of the cover page. There's now a plastic, which is like a second leaf. And that plastic will now, that's where your biodata that you usually typically have in your cover page is on that plastic. And this back is just a regular paper as well. So I think what they did is, instead of putting it here, this is hard, they took it off and put it in the middle. So that's just how it is. I do not have the new Nigerian passport booklet, but I've seen photos of them online. Now, this makes me wonder if the story that they send our passport back to Nigeria for processing is actually true. Because people in Nigeria are getting new passports. Ours is still in the old format. Anyway, moving on. If you're a Nigerian in New Zealand and you want to renew your Nigerian passport, I highly recommend that you watch that video, this video here. I'm going to put the link in the top right corner and in the description box. Learn about the process, the cost, everything. Now, for timeline, we were told that it's going to take us 6 to 8 weeks to get the physical copy of our passport. And that's exactly what happened. I am so impressed. It took just under 7 weeks for the passport to arrive. The last time I did this exercise, it took 3 months. In short, I even had to call and tell them, Alpha, I need my passport, please. And then I had to make an extra arrangement, paid extra cost. It was DHL Express that I used to get my passport back. So I'm really, really impressed. All right, let's get online and transfer my visa to my new passport. Remember this my video where I posted about the different ways you can transfer your visas to your new passport? One of the methods is by requesting an e-visa. And because I have an e-visa, that's the method I'm going to use. Like I said in that video, it is faster and free. Let's check out the video to see the requirements for transferring an e-visa. To request a transfer of your visa and get an e-visa, you have to complete for transfer or confirmation of visa form. It says that I'll need a copy of my new passport and a copy of my old passport, if available, and any name change in my new passport. So I have my new passport and my old passport. I have a copy of my biodata page. Let's get going. Remember that there is no fee when you're transferring an e-visa. It is completely free. If you want a visa label, that's when you pay money. Visa label is basically the sticker that will stick on your visa. Some people want it, and honestly, I don't judge them, because some countries, they need to see proof. And just like in the video about transferring your visa to your new passport, I'm going to go on this page and fill out this form. Remember the page where you access the form? This is it, application for transfer or confirmation of a visa. And this is an online application for transfer or confirmation of a visa. So this is just telling you when to use the form and highlighting that there's no fee if you want an e-visa or confirmation letter. These are the documents that you'll need, which I've read out before, and other documents that you may need. Evidence of residency, evidence of your non-New Zealand citizenship, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what happens when you choose a yes. If you need an endorsement of your New Zealand citizenship in your foreign passport, you must complete a New Zealand citizen endorsement application form. This is quite different, so definitely no. Next, complete the form. So I'm going to fill up these things. I don't want to show you my details, but this is what it is. Application form. Who is filling the form? For myself. And then you put in your personal details, date of birth, gender, marital status. See, there is no in a relationship. You're either single or married, or you have partnership. That's you're cohabiting with somebody. Somebody's son or somebody's daughter. Country of birth, country of citizenship, contact details, which will just ask for all these things, where you're staying. contacting you about this application. Application details, what are you applying for? I'm applying to have my visa transferred into my new passport. What is your current New Zealand visa type? You select that. And then you put your current passport details, upload that. Put your previous passport details, upload that as well. If your name has changed, same thing. Are you requesting a physical label? This is the one that you pay fee. And then any other additional document to support your application. For instance, if you're a resident, you add your permanent or your residency visa later. And then you declare and then submit the form. So let me quickly do that before we submit the form. Always remember, when you're putting date of birth, put the year you were born, not the year you are filling the form. I just thought I should remind you because you may likely forget out of stress. So pay attention and take note. Once you submit, you get the acknowledgement and they tell you what happens next. You will get an email notification almost immediately. And it's as simple as that. That's just what you do to transfer your e-visa to your new passport. Now, all we have to do is play the waiting game. And according to their website, 80% are processed within 2 weeks. So in the next 2 weeks, I hope to be hearing from them. So that's it, guys. I hope this helps. If you'll be transferring your e-visa to your new passport, this is what you have to do to make that happen. As simple as A, B, C. I recommend doing the e-visa because it's free and it's faster. If you're going to put a label on your passport, you're going to have to pay money and you're going to have to post your passport to them, and why should you do that to yourself? That's all I have to show for now. I hope you've learned a thing or two in this video. Thanks for watching to the end, and do not forget to subscribe to join this community. Make sure you like this video, share it wide, and to those of you who have been here through thick and thin, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.